glitch, but everything should be back to normal. Just a moment. There we go. And Calico Ox.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
Easy contacts. A level. So,
Modifications are right to us here. I can override Gotox.
alright. Nothing else. That's not too hard. And I can't go back here. That's his back. I thought I saw something else. Where did it go? Talk to the bar. Yeah, where is he?
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
And you'll screw it up.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Well then. Looks like we saved Meridian. About around the bar. And there's a plant.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try.
What exactly will
There's a lot
happen
of things.
to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells for what happens after we negotiate his My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. What a waste.
So I'm
Dervahl
just
is a
gonna
brilliant
torture
man.
him.
Were you...
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open...
Did anyone...
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted
Jealous.
Ursa, but she rejected him. I would think that... Huh.
That's right.
Well, to start with, I could...
No, no, no.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just lost Ursa. A woman who stood at your side and could... It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now...
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa. Ah, please, accept my apologies. I will be forever grateful to you,
Really?
Aloy. And in time,
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction. They're digging up ancient machine. I've been to their base, to the west.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Murad. A Shadow Karja splinter group. Corrupted machines across the land. I will order improvements to our fortifications along the western bluff. When will the attack come?
I'm not sure yet.
And we will do what we can to prepare. Keep...
There's a lot. And... Take to Dervahl. Behind me. Where is he? Here? No. It's so dark, I can't see anything. Maybe he's here. Nope, not here either. There he is.
Aloy, she would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him, but she also told me to grow up. Got to, and I guess growing up means... Yeah, but I don't act...
You did with
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants...
Yeah, but you won't.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up?
So, after all this...
Heading back to the claim for a while. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean... less chit-chat,
Chit-chat, more
drinking.
Really?
What do you think the Oseram will...
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind it.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines... You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out.
I'll always have a minute for you.
Two?
Maybe even two.
Huh. She likes me.
Alright. Can I get there? I'm gonna jump off. No, not from here. Yeah. Let's go to the other side. Wonder if they're moving things. It's so dark, I can't see anything. Nope. Here. Interesting.
Safe to sit here, but into the office.
I saw that. Seen that before. No. Yes. There we go.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, see. I get it. You want to rub it in?
Oh,
Well, it's not
so I
working.
can't even talk to him.
Ha ha. It's funny to pester the tinker in the cage. What a laugh.
No. Never mind then. No quests. Really? Thought I was just there. Uh-huh.
Glue
Okay.
tops.
So,
This must be pitch glue.
kill the green fox.
I dropped it! Moving quickly.
Get close distance.
What made these Glinthawks attack? I better speak to whoever's in charge.
Thank you. We're exhausted. It's the third flock we faced today.
How can we stop that?
Alright, hey. Right now, going back. Yeah, that's good. I'm really close to maxing out my skills. Yeah, find the leader. And let's go. Where could it be? Somewhere here. Alright, let's see. Where is he? Where is he? Have a find him. I have to find him. Somewhere.
Madness.
A little more dirt on you, and even you'd pass for an
Careful talking to
Oseram.
strangers. Hammer to steel, they
I'd
won't
shake your hand if that knife been at the forge.
Nope. Yeah, of course. It's over here. No, it's not. So where could it be? Just filthy rat. I get it. Death from the skies, find the leader. On my left. So where? Where is he? Here?
That could have been the end of this whole town.
Will you let me talk to you? No. Where do I go? I'm the leader. Oh, where is he? Ha. Come on. Where'd I go for? Was there an elder? Okay. How was I supposed to see that?
You just flew in on a rainbow and saved our sorry slags. Where'd you come from?
Flew on a rainbow.
A man named Hackard outside the village warned me.
Traitor! I ordered him to stay put. I'll throw him in irons.
He's dead.
What? That scorched out, filthy, rotten dirtwad of a brother. Why didn't he listen?
He's alive, he wants to throw him in jail. He's dead, and now he just
Was worried
ridicules him.
you and the entire town would be killed. Do you have any idea what could be drawing the Glinthawks? Has anything changed that might have lured the Glinthawks? Have you left machine scrap lying around?
No. Oseram use our scrap. Not like the Carja. They don't
So the Carja have been leaving scrapper.
here. Never. If a Carja wasted
I
scrap,
can hear it.
Why do you think the Carja have anything to...
we built this outpost to protect against the Carja. Now they're coming here to trade. Fine. Their shards are as good as anyone's. But everyone
Alright,
knows that they
everyone wants
want this place. Come to think of it,
They want
they
But how
every
could the
place.
Carja have brought on the Glinthawks?
If I ever
Come on,
get a
come on.
break from him, I'll
Blah,
see
blah,
if I
blah.
can spare a man.
Why do you think that...
We built
No.
an
But how could...
If I...
Has anyone come trying to sell lures?
Device.
They're devices that attract...
Is that real? Is that some sort of...
I'll take that as a no. What exactly do you
Somehow.
do here?
I'm the mayor. Mostly because I was too drunk to say no when my brother had...
That's funny.
Tell me where he is.
You'll find him do so...
Damn that fool. That...
Why don't I investigate why the glint...
Really? No one...
You...
All right, then. Let me know what you find.
Investigate. Wow, it's really red.
Turn off! Turn off!
Alright.
What are you doing?
By the sun! It won't turn off!
That device is making the Glinthawks attack. Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Me? I don't know how to turn it off any more than I know how I turned it on! I scrounged it from an old workshop.
There we go. Now it's turned off.
Well, that should do it. Now start talking. Why are you scrounging gear you don't even understand?
My customers demand extraordinary pieces
Extraordinary.
best found at the fringes of civilization. My tales of adventure only increase their value. Where others only dare tread, I flourish. No mountain climbs...
Including the sacrifice of innocence? Those...
I didn't mean for that to happen. I sought only to sate the appetites of rich nobles.
You mentioned you found the device in a workshop?
Yes. I camped out atop the snowy eastern ridge. No easy climb, even in my best years. But I girded my...
Enough. Were there any other devices at this
Enough.
workshop?
abandoned equipment, the likes of which I've never seen. A peculiar silo remained impervious to my attempts to open it. As I searched, I wondered how many secrets lie hidden in...
Your point?
Oh. No, I didn't see another device.
Did you know this whole time that that device...
By the sun, no! I stashed it here for a while.
This
So he's
device
just
is
an idiot.
dangerous. I have to find that workshop and make sure it's the last.
On the eastern ridge, just beyond my campsite. But after I dove into the river mere moments before an avalanche took out the path.
I'll take my chances. You...
Alright. Exit to campsite. Where is it? Over here. Okay. Let's just run down.
That car just said the workshop was near his campsite on the eastern ridge.
Oh, die. Take a left. And hey, who's been cutting down these trees? Is those one? Oh, I've never noticed that before. Thank you. And it's just the way. Hope so. That's the way. Like it's saying there are ravagers here, but I don't see any. Can I get on top of these? No. What about chargers? I don't see them either.
Good. I can use this.
Never mind. Sure. No. Okay, there we go. No, don't go this way. Good job. Okay, well. That's nice. Can't go the wrong way. Go. It's the wrong direction. Let's go up. Okay. Sure that far. Jesus. I'll kill my ride. Well, okay. So it's just manual climbing from here.
Here's the Scrounger's campsite, so the workshop can't be far. If I can find a way around the avalanche.
Maybe I should save. Just go up. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. You held on to something. Very good. Come on, with your bare hands. It must not be fun. Slow-mo. Haven't seen that in a while. Alright, so just go. Another slow-mo. Pretty cool. Just go. Joe, did you just go on the other side? Pretty cool. Where'd it go? And what now? Don't get it. Oh, jeez. I really thought she was gonna fall off. Where'd it go? Don't get it. Up or down? Oh, okay. There we go. And
with those legs, the machine looks as fast as it is loud. I'd better be careful.
oh, I used to hit something. And all the dirty work for me.
Red light.
Oh, don't! Just carry on.
A bit of lore brought that Stormbird here. If I find any and destroy them, the machine should leave.
Stormbird. Yikes. What? What happened? What was that? There we go.
I better find or disable any lures.
Okay, that was a strange glitch. That was a strange glitch. Cool. That was fun. Didn't get hurt much. Where's the third one? Is it behind me? There it is. Is it this? No. Here it is.
Done. No more lures. Now about this workshop.
And... no, I don't need those anymore. But what now? What now? Is my mic even on? Not so sure. Well, whatever.
So Dervahl was behind these lures. Brilliant.
Dervahl.
And dangerous. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
Let's see. Kill yourself. That was very nice. Alright, anything else to do here? No? Maybe not. Another Stormbird over there. Let me see. Okay, so there's just this. And so I could just run down here. There we go. Don't die, don't die. No. Come on, get up. What now? Oh, okay. And now back to the town. Yep, that's the correct way. Alright, full health. Where's that jackrabbit?
Save these for the trail.
Past it. So where am I supposed to talk to?
It's over.
Is it over? I forgot you can't kill those. Here. Go up and...
You'll be happy to know I found another one of those lures and destroyed it. Should be the last you'll hear of it.
By fire and spit, you went above and beyond. How do you know there won't be any more?
The workshop where I found it was long abandoned. You're safe.
Good. My troops want to spit and shake your hand,
and
as my brother would have.
Spit and shake.
On behalf of Pitchcliff and my family, I thank you.
Oh my, I think... No? Alright, that's one of the last quests I have to do. Alright, let's go over there. And almost there. Still loading. To the left. Whatever. See what I got. Great, man. Yes, yes, what? What happened? Yeah, now my resources are full. Great. Almost perfect. I wish I probably have, yeah, one of these.
Machine charges. It'll flatten whatever stands in its way. Yeah, just turn around. Took too long. More herbs. How about you?
Aloy, you're a woman of your word.
Oh, your family. I saw the threat from Helis. You have a wife and young boy?
If I'd have striven to keep them safe,
This is your chance, Olin.
I'll take it.
They're being held close.
Yes, the farmstead just beyond these rocks. That's it, nestled against the spurflints. Best not to think about the previous owners.
Too late.
Just go.
Aloy, down behind this rock.
Yeah, I'm right here.
So this is it. I can't bear being so close, and yet...
It's almost over. How many Eclipse are we talking?
From what I've seen, a fair few. Well-armed and armored. Bowmen watching from the ridges. But there's no space for their machine demons.
You've been watching for a while?
You think if I had a head for Strahd, we could storm the front gate, Osram style, or take it from the sides, or the ridge above.
Maybe you could get on the rooftops.
Should I do?
I don't doubt you could. But with the eclipse, there's also I'll watch yours if you let.
Let's go.
You have my...
So to go here. No. Where's he running around? Actually, I don't need anything else from that. Get this gun.
This is where it ends.
And just run straight to the machine.
This has to be where they hold it over his family.
The sun can't save you now.
Ha! Straight from above. That's surprising.
Show them the power.
Anyone else? Just go.
Forget about traveling light.
Nope. And where to go now? Jump. Jump. No, it's not here. Over here. Alright.
Come on, come on.
And it opens all by himself.
Oh, my wife, my child. Aloy, I owe you 3 debts deep.
Thank the sun. You found us.
I found someone who had the courage I hoped for in myself. It's she who deserves your gratitude. I've much to confess. I accepted a devil's bargain, and others paid the price.
And you think I don't know? I heard them talk.
You know there's always been dirt on my hands. Now there's blood too.
Take your son up in those hands. Come.
You should listen to your wife, Olin.
But Helis and his demons, with what little honor a Dyson like me has.
Olin, whatever your debts, you don't owe them.
Farewell, Aloy. You're... Oh,
Thank...
I've much...
Again?
You know there's...
Take... You should...
But he... With what...
Olin...
Fair...
Alright, that's it. I've done all the quests I can do. Pretty much. Yeah, that's it. Let's go to Project Horizon Zero Dawn. Right over here. Not much to do left.
Have you noticed all the empty tents?
Man, where's the trader?
It's like people are just...
What's ahead?
I am faithful. I trust.
Won't find better wear. I hope he's there for the rest of us.
I just have too much resources. Let's buy some health potions. These. Nothing else? No, I don't think so.
Always use these.
Would you like to buy something today? You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price. Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
What to do now?
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Yeah, I bet you do. Continue on, probably.
These aren't good.
You'll be lucky if you survive long enough to wind up in that.
Right now. Correct.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What?
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Yeah, that's weird. Are you kidding me?
I have nothing more to give, you or anyone.
I just have too many metal shards. I'll disappear. Explore around. Nothing interesting.
Strange. I used to walk by the same old man every morning, but
Nothing here. Nothing. What do I do? Just
If this ceasefire means we'll be getting
run around.
Outlanders! If you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Just don't touch anything.
Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahamas.
I hear the Shadow Carja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Okay, so just follow these.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
Our little kid is a
By the
king.
will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
I'm kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy.
I
It
hunt
makes
with Keikook.
quite an
Speak with
impression.
him if you must.
You're not known to Kikook's killers. Have any songs been written about you?
Maybe. How about you?
Only laments. We're the enders of songs.
Ah,
Warmth is...
this is insane.
If you're gonna watch some slaughter, this is the place to do it.
You
I don't like
underestimate
heights.
the ease of hiding in plain sight.
You worry me, boy. You worry me.
Climb down where? Where do I climb down?
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Oh, I'm stuck. Where do I go? Where do I go?
I don't have time to talk to Outlanders.
Can't see anything, it's too dark. I don't get it. Do I drop from here? Here? I guess it's here. Alright, and then, guess here. Got two down.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I say you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
Sure. Let's go. Let's go.
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated. So by now,
What's happening?
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Alright, Zero Dawn.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Listen to that. It's a notebook. Fluent in Polish. What? Polish. Strange. Okay.
take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Just a thought. What's happening?
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Purple teens, blah blah blah. What?
Holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Alright, let's do it.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us.
Huh?
Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
What?
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
What? So there is no super weapons.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Can I just through them? Oh, there are a lot of dead entries. Let's kill them first.
You're not gonna like this.
Good. We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data ports, what do they contain?
Alright, let's look at the messages.
It is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them? Not just people, all organic matter. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. In a word, yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Good.
You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. At Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
All right.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist.
So many
Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Alright. Come on, go on. Thank you.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible. But it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Strange. Still don't understand.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek. You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Wow.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. Why Hades, then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Still a long way to go. Looks like a boss one. Wow, that was a lot of information. hours a week. Minimum.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, just hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be, atonement.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You know... Get your hands off me!
Here. That's strange. Okay. Why not?
I'll tuck that away.
Intruder! Get her!
Spotted.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Only a little while tomorrow. Am I done? Not that one before. That one. That hurt. Only a little. That one. Gonna make you pay.
Does that work?
Saving these for the trail.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. There is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian, His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn, and no ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
That was unexpected.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey! Hey! I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Done. I should check the door nearby. Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
So it should be down, left.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
What direction? Oops. How did they get here?
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
getting picked off!
Night comes.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
So many blast traps. Alright, there's a lot to explore here.
These will keep.
Alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-alert. Structural failure prevents access.
Yeah. Up there. So we can't go here. And we can't go here. So there's only one way to go. Really, there isn't anything here. No. Alright, let's go here. And more information. Gotta